There is a purpose to the glory. I've been in churches across the country that basked in the glory, and it was their thing to come together, and God moved and God moved and God moved, but yet the church was the same that it was 10, 15 years ago because they didn't realize that what God was pouring out on them had a purpose. There was a resource in the glory so that they could take that and sow seeds in darkness for the light to come. So you're not fasting and praying so that just you can feel the goosebumps of the glory, because the glory will make you feel it. It's so that you can then in turn take the resources that you got from that, because sometimes when the glory comes down, can anybody on stage testify what I'm talking about? It makes you feel like you could run through a troop and leap over a wall. It makes you feel like there is fire shut up in your bones. Why? So that you can sit here and shout it back to the saints? No, so that you could in turn be a basket of the glory and walk out into the world and let people take from you something that they didn't know they were hungry for. Have you ever felt like you were called to be in a place where everybody around you was wicked? Everybody around the job was dysfunctional? Everybody around you was in a dark place, or let's just put it this way, everybody around you was cursed and in that sin of iniquity, and every time you turn around, they're saying stuff to you, they're sowing seeds of wickedness, and you hear it, and it's a tough environment. Listen, God did that. He didn't put you in a comfortable place and He put you into a void of light environment so He could differentiate you from the rest and showcase a changed life. I look at America cursed with iniquity. Are y'all listening to me, spiritual Abrahams? God is simply looking for a people consecrated enough to reverse the curse. We all think that God's going to come down from heaven in this mighty show of power. No, He didn't do that when He was born, and everybody thought that was going to be the way it was. He's wanting to show His power through His people here on earth. That's why we are here. So He's looking for, we're in a cursed place. God's given us the earth. Yeah, but He's looking for a people consecrated enough to walk in the world wherever you are in the world and reverse the curse by your presence of consecration. In that business, you can reverse the curse. I don't care how bad it is. In that family, you can reverse the curse. Church world, quit acting like the children of Israel and say, well, you know, we don't have any food, we don't have any water. God will raise up water from a rock. God will rain down quail. God will cause manna to float down. When you're cold, He'll cover you with a pillar of fire. When you're hot, He'll cover you with a cloud by day. And if you come up to a sea, don't even worry about it. Just reach your rod out and speak. Help us. Quit acting like, listen, He's the same God that did it before. So I'm going to get up in this plague in these 2 years and talk about how bad it is and where we really, I don't know what's going to happen. I do. I'm not at the mercy of what's going on out there. I dance to a tune of a different beat, somebody. God will change an entire nation full of idols through 3 boys that are willing to go through the fire for a little bit. God will take one man that'll kneel down 3 times a day and consecrate himself, and it'll shut the mouths of lions and change the whole course of the country when He comes out the other side. We are not at the mercy of sickness. Sickness is at the mercy of us. Stop letting this sickness dictate whether the church goes forward. Listen, movie theaters are subject to it. Restaurants may be subject to it. The mall may be subject to it, even businesses. But the house of God is not subject to it, because when we realize that we are consecrated, we can move forward in the midst of a wilderness.